Hello, good evening, Teacher Diane.
Good evening, Jasmine.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, but um, not so clearly.
Oh, not so clearly. How about now?
Okay, yes.
Yes, you can hear me. Okay, that's okay. So, how are you today?
Mm, I think I'm fine today, thank you, because today is not so busy. And you?
It's good. It's just that I have a cold, so I cannot speak that really well. But I hope that you can still understand what I'm saying.
Oh,
And
you got a cold?
yes, I got a cold because I went to another city last week and then it was raining and I forgot to bring an umbrella. So that's why.
Okay. And
Okay.
did you go to the doctor?
Not yet, but I think it would be better.
Okay.
I just took some medicine, those common
Okay.
medicine that I can take when I feel like this one. So from time to time, I might be um, muting my microphone whenever I feel like sneezing or coughing or wiping my nose. So just tell me if you can hear me or not, okay?
Okay. And
Okay,
take care, please.
thank you very much. Okay, so are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready for today's class.
Great. Okay. So thank you for that. And this time, before we proceed to our lesson or to the next part of our lesson, what are the things that you can still remember in class?
We discussed about the advertising, and just like we discuss what is a good or a bad advertisement, and um, and um, what kind of advertisements I am acceptable or I'm unacceptable. And last we discussed the advertising media and methods, and we still haven't finished yet.
Okay, so thank you for that. So good job for reviewing what you have learned. Now this time we are sorry, we are still on advertising media, methods of advertising, or verbs to do with advertising. So we have the next one. What is this next word that we have?
The next one is press,
Okay, so
and
this is
I think it is advertising media.
okay, so it is an advertising media. Very good. How about the next word?
The next one is persuade, and it is number 3. Verbs to do with advertising.
Okay, very good. So that is verbs that has to do with advertising. How about the next word?
The next one is mail shots, and I think it is also number 1, advertising media. Sorry,
Okay.
yes, I think it is number 1.
Okay, so why do you think it's number one? Oh, I think um, you're not that sure about that. Why do you
Yes, and because I think it is number one because it's just like press and mm, there there are there would be lots of advertisements on the press and on mail shots.
Okay. So when we say mail shots, that is the posting of advertising or similar material to a lot of people at one time. Yes, you have a point that it is like an advertising media, right? It's like a thing that would help a person to advertise something. Okay. But then,
Yes,
even if we have that one as an advertising media, okay, but the meaning is posting. Okay. So when we say posting, like it is a process or a method or a way. So it is methods of advertising.
oh, okay, I see.
Okay. Although it's very tricky because it is also an advertising media. As for me, how I see it, I think at
Yes,
first it is an advertising media.
okay.
Okay, so do you have any questions with that?
No, I don't have questions about mail shots.
Okay, no questions. Now, how about the next one?
The next one is public transport. And I think it's also number two, methods of advertising.
Okay, methods of advertising. So, public transport. When you say public transport, what do you mean by that?
Such like bus and MRT
Okay,
and and taxi.
okay. So, is there advertising in those public transports?
Yeah, in Taiwan, yes.
Yes, okay. So, now we have here your answers. Two. Right? Right?
Yes.
Okay. So, public transport is two. Yes. It is just the same as mail shots. Okay. How about the next one?
Next one is billboards or hoardings. And I think it is number one.
Okay.
It is advertising media.
Okay, very good. So it is advertising media. Okay, how about the next one?
The next one is posters. And I think it is also number one advertising media.
Okay, so why do you think it's still an advertising media?
Because it's also many people use posters to show their advertisements and or their products. So it's the act to show to people. The act use posters to show the advertisement. So I think it is advertising media.
Okay. Okay, so which is correct? How about the next one?
Next one is endorsement, and I think it is number 3. Verbs to do with advertising.
Okay, so we have endorsement. Okay, so who is your favorite endorser?
Actually, for me, I don't have any favorite endorser.
Okay, so
Yes.
you don't have any favorite endorser. Anyway, okay, so I just asked you so that you will know. So that I will know, by the way. Okay, so when we say endorsement, your answer is verb, right?
Yes.
Okay, but endorsement itself, or the word itself, is a noun.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's between 1 or 2.
Then I think it is number 2. Methods of advertising.
Okay, so that would be number 2. Methods of advertising. Of course, the verb in that certain word is endorse.
Oh, okay.
Yes, the verb there is endorse. Or endorsement is the noun, but endorse is the verb.
Okay.
Okay, so do you have any questions with that?
No, I don't have question about endorsement and endorse.
Okay, great. How about the next word?
The next one is internet, and I'm not sure about that. It is number 1, the advertising media, or number 2, the methods of advertising.
Okay, but the answer key is 1, which is correct.
Okay.
Okay, how about the next word?
The next one is publicize, and it is number 3, verbs to do with advertising.
Okay, verbs to do with advertising. How about the next one?
The next one is promote, and it is also number 3, verb with advertising.
Okay, so promote is the 3. Very good. How about the next one?
The next one is place, and it is also number 3, verb with advertising.
Okay, so we have place. Very good. How about the next one?
The next one is launch, and again it is number 3, verb with advertising.
Very good. Next one.
The next one is word of mouth, and I think it is number 2, methods of advertising.
Okay, because you act on it, you see it, you see that being acted by certain persons. Okay.
Yes.
How about the next one?
And next one is research, and I think it is number 2, methods of advertising.
Okay, so that would be methods, research. And here is, oh, it is because here it's the verb, three. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So it's a different research. I think we are getting the same idea of research, but then it's research. Okay, so that would be three. The act of searching. Searching.
Okay.
Okay. So it's okay. I understand. But you're confused with that. Okay, so that would be three. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, how about the next word?
Next one is slogans. And I think it is number 2. Methods of advertising.
Okay, so that is methods of advertising. How about the next one?
The next one is sponsorship. And it is also number 2. Methods of advertising.
Sponsorship. Okay, sponsorship is methods of advertising. Next.
And next one is cinema. It is number 1. I'm not sure about that, but I think maybe it is number 1. Advertising media.
Okay, advertising media. Cinema is number 1. Very good, very good. How about the next one?
The next one is pre-samples, and it is number 2. Methods of advertising.
Okay, so that would be methods of advertising. Free samples. Okay, do you like free samples?
Sometimes I like free samples, and but if I'm interested about the new product.
Okay, if you are interested with a new product, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So me, I like it when it is related to food or beauty. Like, if there's a free taste of the food that they are selling, then that would be okay. Also, I don't know if there are Korean shops or Korean shops there, like beauty shops in Taiwan.
Yes.
But there are shops. Yes, I don't think if you have been to those places. Have you been to those places?
Like Korean cosmetic shops. Yes, I have been there, but with my friends, and I didn't buy anything, but but only with I went there since my friends wanted to buy something in those cosmetic stores, and so I have been there.
Oh yes, okay. So if you can observe, sorry, Korean cosmetic store. Thank you. Korean cosmetic stores usually have free samples.
Yes, I remember that.
Yes. Okay. So when I go there, like you're free to get a sample of that toner or maybe the certain cosmetics. Okay, like they will offer you that. Okay, there will be people who will offer you free samples of those products. So it's really good because you get to try the product first before deciding to really buy it or not, right?
Yes.
So I really like that because there are some products that would not suit you. How about you?
I like to try free samples sometimes because I can know whether the product is suitable for me or not by free samples.
Okay, yes, it also depends because there are products that I know that doesn't suit my skin or doesn't suit my taste. Okay, so even if it's free, I don't take it.
Yes,
yeah,
me too.
Okay, so thank you for that. This time, let's proceed, okay, to the next word.
The next one is leaflets.
Okay.
And I think it is number 1, advertising media.
Okay, it's number 1, advertising media, and it could be 2. It's either 1 or 2.
Okay.
Okay, how about the next one?
Next one is radio, and it's also number 1, advertising media.
Okay, radio, number 1. Very good. Next.
And the next one is sponsor. And I think it is number 1, advertising media.
And you say sponsor. I will sponsor you. I will sponsor your advocacy towards beauty.
Oh, okay.
So what do you think?
I think it is number 3, verb to do with advertising.
Okay, verbs that has to do with advertising. Very good. So that is a verb. Although you may mistaken it as a noun, sponsor.
Yes.
Yes, a sponsor could be a person, okay, or an organization, or an institution, or anything, okay, that will give someone or something to someone. Okay.
Okay.
How about the last one?
And the last one is television, and it is number 1, advertising media.
Okay, very good. So that is clearly number 1. Good job for answering this part. I know there are a lot of words that you need to analyze, but then you have made a good job. Now, do you have any questions with what the differences of advertising media, methods of advertising, and verbs that are related to advertising, or the differences between the 3?
No, I don't have any question about this part.
Okay, very good. So now let us move on to letter C. Sorry.
It's okay.
Now choose the most suitable word from the words in brackets to complete these sentences. Okay, so these are the words in brackets. As you can see, there are 3 in each bracket, right? So what you will do is to tell me what your answer is, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so let's start with
Number 1, Welcome Outdoor is an advertising company that specializes in placing adverts on public transport, such as buses.
Okay, so that is Viacom Outdoor is an advertising company that specializes in placing adverts on billboards, public transport, television, such as buses. So the keyword that we have there is buses, right?
Yes.
So it should be public transport. Very good. So how about number 2?
Number 2, some perfume companies provide free samples so that customers can try the perfume on their skin before they buy.
Okay, so that would be some perfume companies provide leaflets, commercials, free samples so that customers can try the perfume on their skin before they try. So we have the key phrase so that customers can try the perfume on their skin before they buy. So that would be free samples. How about number 3?
Number 3, advertising companies spend a lot of money on creating clever slogans that are short and memorable, such as the message for the credit card. Access your flexible friend.
Okay, I'm very sorry. I was sneezing back there.
That's okay.
Okay. So we have here advertising companies spend a lot of money on creating clever slogans, directories, mail shots that are short and memorable, such as the message for the credit card, access your flexible friends. So by the way, this word is access.
Access.
Okay, very good. So we have slogans. Okay, because our keywords are creating short and memorable messages for the credit card. Short and memorable. That is usually slogans. Okay.
Yes.
So how about
Okay.
number 4?
Number 4, celebrity endorsement is a technique that is very popular in advertising at the moment.
Okay, celebrity, line, exhibition, research, endorsement is a technique that is very popular in the advertising at the moment. So that is celebrity endorsement. Okay, because sometimes we buy products because we have seen on the TV that celebrity that we like uses it. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so there are people who would base on that. Like, oh, this is what the celebrity is using, so I will use it too. Okay.
Yes.
So have you tried that?
When I was studied in junior high school, I like a group of idol, and they have endorsed advertisements for a drink, and I bought that drink I bought so I had I had gone to bought the drink I think maybe 3 days one time. Yes.
Okay, wow. Okay. I also have that same experience before when I was like elementary. I don't
Okay.
know if you know Spice Girls. They
Mm,
were very famous in the 90s. Okay, so they are a group
okay.
of sorry, British singers. Like, um, they are from London, I think, or yeah, the UK.
Oh, okay. Sorry, since I have I don't know much about foreign singers or idols.
It's okay, it's okay, and I understand because it was a long time ago already. So that is in the 90s, right? Okay, yeah, 90s.
Okay.
So there is a time that in the 90s it is really a thing. Like, you get to be one of the famous if you have shoes that are big, like platform shoes that have high heels, thick heels. I don't know if you can
Oh.
still remember.
Mm, sorry, I can't remember that.
It's okay. But in the 90s, it's very famous. Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
You will be good looking, or it's cool that you are having those pair of shoes. So that certain group of idols that is very famous
Oh,
before
okay.
is endorsing platform sneakers and
Mm,
the brand Skechers. So before when I was a kid, I don't have money yet. So I'm almost crying when I'm begging my mom to buy me those shoes because I think it's so cool. Because my favorite, yeah, my favorite group is endorsing it, so I think it's really good. Like, I really like them.
yes, I know that.
Yeah, so I know that you know that feeling. Okay, so I
Yes.
literally cried. I ended up not getting those pair of shoes, but then it's okay for me. I was okay after that day. So
Okay.
I'm still a kid, so I can still accept um, or forget what had happened. So
Okay.
yeah, that is why endorsements or celebrity endorsement is very popular and effective in advertising. I'd say. Okay.
Okay. Thank you for your sharing.
Thank you for sharing it too. I never thought that you had the same experience. Now, how about number five?
Number 5, if news about a product comes to you by word of mouth, someone tells you about it rather than you seeing an advert.
Okay, so the key phrase is someone tells you about it rather than you seeing an advert. So that would be word of mouth. Okay, how about number six?
Number 6, if you have something to sell, you can place an advert in the local newspaper.
Okay, so we have if you have something to sell, you can place an advert in the local newspaper. So advert there is advertisement. Okay.
Okay.
So now, do you have any questions with any of those words used in the sentences?
No, I don't have any question about letter C.
Okay, no questions with letter C. That's great. Now this time let us have letter D, and that is give examples of. So,
Okay.
first, can you give examples of outdoor advertising on the buses or trains in your country?
Yes, there are many kinds of advertising on buses or trains in Taiwan, such like medicines and um, life accessories and drinks and maybe propaganda of movies or s- um singers, yes, or some activities. So there are many kinds of advertisements on outdoor transports.
Okay, yes, that's true. So you can see them. It is usually like very noticeable, right? You can see it right away. So how about number
Yeah.
two? Can you give me clever slogans that you remember from advertising campaigns?
Yes, but it's only in Chinese, and I think, mm, and I don't know how to translate it into
Okay,
English.
it's okay. Like, give me something that you think you can translate.
It's a diamond advertisement, and it's want to say that a diamond is forever, and it can it can stay and it can stay and maybe hand down many hand down long time ago.
Oh, okay. So it is a diamond of product, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, because they say that diamonds are forever.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, can you hear me clearly? Like, can you hear any noise in the background?
A little, but I can hear you.
Okay, so thank you for that. Thank you for understanding. I think it's a bit noisy outside, so or near my room, so I change position. Okay. Well, anyway, let's have the reading part.
Okay.
So it says here, successful advertising. Okay, let us discuss first. Number one, which celebrities from your country are used in advertising?
May I ask the question first? I'm not sure about the meaning celebrities here.
Oh, okay. So when you say celebrities, these are the actors, the actresses, or famous people.
Oh,
Actors,
okay.
actresses, maybe famous athletes, or just famous people.
Okay, then, mm, yes, ac-
So,
actors and actresses. Yes. in Taiwan, actors, athletes, and singers are used in advertising.
Okay, so in Taiwan, actors, athletes, and singers are used in advertising. The same in here in Philippines.
Okay.
That's great. How about number 2? Which products or types of products do they advertise?
Medicines, drinks, foods, heavy food, daily necessities. For example, shampoo and body wash, and cosmetic are usually um, advertises by celebrities in Taiwan.
Okay, so these are medicines, drinks, food, health food, or healthy. When you say health food, it could be in the category of food, right? Or you can say
Yes.
health supplements, daily necessities,
Okay.
or food supplements. Okay, so we have medicines, drinks, food supplements. These are vitamins that are related to health. Okay, next is daily necessities, example shampoo and body wash and cosmetics. Okay, so how about number 3? Do you think this kind of advertising is effective?
I think it might be effective for some people who like the celebrities. Who like the celebrities.
Okay, so it might be effective. Sorry.
It's okay. Would you like to drink some water?
Oh, it's okay. I'll just tell you if I'll drink one. Okay.
Okay.
So we have. It might be effective for some people who like celebrities. Okay, but if the people doesn't like celebrities, what do you think might be effective for them?
I think it still might be effective sometimes because people will think such a famous person endorse these products is very good, and maybe some people will like to try the products.
Okay, so it will be effective, still effective, right? So unnoticeably it will be effective. Okay, so they will not notice that they are using a product because a person with high credibility or the person or a person who may have credibility or might be reliable is using it. Okay, so they would not notice that it will be or that it is or it has an effect to them, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So this time, let us move on to the article or letter B. It says here, read the article, match the celebrities mentioned to their sport. As I can see, there are answers already in this bar, so we can just skip, and then I'll let you read what makes Nike's advertising advertising. Tick. Do you know what Nike is? Or is it famous in your country?
Yes, it is very famous sports brand in Taiwan.
Yes, it is also famous here in the Philippines. I think all over the world. Okay, so
Yeah.
Nike is, what do you think is Nike selling?
Its main products are such like sports wares and snackers and sometimes there are like bags, sports bags or backpack for sports. And I think its main product is about sports.
Mostly for men, but there are also products for women. Mostly they are focusing on shoes. Most of NBA players there are a lot of NBA players who use Nike shoes or products. Okay, so let us read this one. What makes Nike's advertising tick? I will let you read this one loudly, okay, so I can see if you have, so I can see or hear, okay, which are the words that you need to improve. There is, okay?
Okay.
So I'll just mute my microphone and you may start.
Okay. Phil Knight, the co-founder and former chief executive of Nike, prefers to let his superstars, athletes, and advertisements do his talking for him. Named Advertiser of the Year at the 15th Cannes International Advertising Festival, he is the first person to win the award twice. Knight has absolutely clear and committed strategy to use celebrated athletes endorsements. He describes it as one part of the three-legged stool which lies behind Nike's phenomenal growth since the early 1980s, with the other two being product design and advertising. He has built Nike's expansion into sports after sport from its athletic roots on the back of sporting masters. Carl Lewis on the track, tennis Jimmy Connors and John McEnroe, Tiger Woods who led Nike into golf, Ronaldo and Brazilian national football team, and the basketball star Michael Jordan, who famously rescued the company. From the beginning, Nike has been prepared to take a gamble on sporting bad boys others would not touch. Entry Agassi springs to mind. It was a strategy that began with Ili Nastase, the original tennis bad boy. Romania had a quality that has come to represent Nike and its advertising attitude. After extraordinary growth, Nike became number one trainer manufacturer in the US, but Knight admits the company then lost its way as it failed to cope with its success. It experimented unsuccessfully with expansion into non-athletic shoes and lost its number one position to Reebok in 1986. Knight bet the future of the company on a new feature, a new air technology inside the trainer. It launched the product with a David Fincher-directed ad which used the Beatles' track "Revolution", and then marketed the Air Jordan brand on the back of Michael Jordan. Sales took off and the rest is history. This brings us to the subject of globalization and the question of how American the brand can be. Nike uses a mix of global ad campaigns such as Good v Evil and local advertising such as its famous posters campaigns in the UK. During a 21-year partnership with the agency Leiden and Candy, Nike has created some of the world's most attention-grabbing advertising. For example, the Good v Evil campaign and two advertisements both for World Cups and the ad tech. Last year's Cannes Grand Prix winner. Other famous ads star Pete Sampras and Andre Agassi playing the streets of Manhattan. Tiger Woods playing Keepy Uppy with golf ball, and Brazil, Bra- Brazil's team playing soccer at the airport terminal. It is a remarkable body of work, both in its variety, styling, and consistent originality. At Nike, there is a streamlined decision-making process that gives marketing directors real power. They do not rely on market research pre-testing, which often reduces the impact of more experimental commercials. There is also a long relationship with one of the world's best ad agencies, and what Sweden describes as an honesty about sports. Things only happen in Nike ads and sportsmen and women can really do. My number one advertising principle, if I have one, is to wake up the consumer, conclude this client, with an absolute conviction that is unique among modern day chief executives. We have a high risk strategy on advertising. When it works, it is more interesting. There really is no formula from the Go- uh, Guardian.
Okay, very good. So thank you for that. Now I can see that we don't have much time left to discuss about this one, right?
Yes.
Yes, but I have marked those words that we need to practice, okay, so that we can discuss that one in the next meeting, okay? So if you have
Okay,
questions, you
thank
can
you.
note them down below the article so that in the next meeting we can answer them together, okay?
Okay.
So good job. Do you have any questions?
For now, I don't have questions about the article.
Okay, so if there will be questions that will arise, you can note them down, okay?
Okay.
So thank you very much, Jasmine, and I hope that you will have a great night. Goodbye.
Thank you, Teacher Dion. Good night.